Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. And oh yes, it's 6 days to Christmas Day. I bet you can't wait. Alright, yesterday I did a haul and I did a quick make. I used my folio die that KS Craft makes because I love it, and I also use this embossing folder from Panalisa. This is a corrugating folder, so that when you put your cardstock in, you know, it's got that corrugated feel about it. If I can find that, I will link it below. But anyway, onto my folio pocket. That's what I made, and I used my stickers. Now, the stickers are glossy. Do you know, I was actually thinking to myself yesterday, whoever, yeah, get ready for this, whoever comes up with a UV DTF sticker that is glued point to point and not beyond it, and it's done in a matte ink, is just going to totally destroy the sticker world. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, applications, you know, for doing home goods and stuff like that, and for paper crafting, decoupage papers would go out of the window, so would rub-ons. So anyone out there and listening, if you come up with a matte finish UV DTF with glue that is point to point on the print, the world is your oyster. What more can I say? So here we have my lovely little fern. And it's just a pocket that I made. I didn't do a page. But I do like to play with my my folio when I've got time. I used one of those pretty little pieces of acetate from Panalisa, and I stuck a rose on. So that can go into the pocket. And then I used two of the layering pieces from the folio and just put some ferns and leaves, and I've got a little bit of a white flower going on in the background. I just really love that. And then on my craft card stock that I've run through that folder, I just put a little blackberry leaf on, so that kind of leaves room for, you know, adding words or stamps or something. So that is what I got up to with some of my haul yesterday. Now I'm just going to pause while I grab a few things. Okay, so here we go. Piggy store. Yeah, you know I love Piggy. Look at that. You've got that lovely little dot embossed there and stitch. And you can see I'm going backwards and forwards because this is almost 12 inches long. Yeah, it is. It's about 11 3/4. Put it down on the paper. Maybe it's 11.5 or something. But it's a huge trim set so that you can wrap that around a box. Or, you know, just use parts of it as trim on a card or anything. But I'll get my 12-inch ruler and I'll measure that. I haven't cut this. And just to show you how good Piggy Store is, he actually sent this in a box so that it wouldn't get bent. So let's have a look. Ooh, I'm a little bit out. I'm 11 3/8, which is just under 11.5. And then the width of that, I didn't run it through because I broke my extended cutting plate. It just cracked. That's almost an inch wide on the largest one. But isn't that great? So you could trim your journals. You can make a band so that you can tuck stuff in. When you've got something this big, you know, the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. So I got that one. And I think that was, oh, $2 or something. It was just really cheap. And then next up I got these two. Now I'm sharing these, but I believe there was only one of each that he had and I can't find it, so it's totally gone. But you know what I'm like. So I've got a raggedy looking lemon, a cross cut and a slice. I just love that. That's going to look beautiful watercoloured. And then I got the other one, and that was the raggedy looking strawberry. But they're just not there anymore. I did hunt for them. So those are my other two. And then I got this kind of folk artish gingerbread tag, which embosses and then folds over. And of course you've got your string threader there. But look at the detail. does a really lovely deep emboss. Really like that. Just a quick easy tag as well. And I have cut that out. So there it is. I'm going to measure it. Just fold it in half. My camera's getting some nice bright sunshine on it at the moment. So you've got your little embossed button area. So you could ink that up, or you could use gold foil. You could absolutely foil this. But isn't that cute? Ooh, I do love that. So made up, it's finished size. Oh, easier for me to measure the die. Because of course you're going to fold it in half. And that is 2 3/4 inches. And then the width of it, doing its little arm to its little arm, a little under 2 inches wide. So it's just a really, really sweet little gingerbread. So I've got that one. And then next up, I've got the Santa version. So you can paper piece this one if you want to. And there's his little hangy loop. But what I did was I cut it out and then I cut little bits. I've used some chalk and I also cut that off so that you could use it as an embellishment if you wanted to. But if you look at the eyes, you can see the eyes do cut out. So even if you wanted to do it as a tag, you know, you can do that. You can decorate it up, cut that off, and then cut another whole one and glue what you've made on top of it, and that would make it a lot more solid. But once again, I'm looking at it, you know, and I'm thinking you could gold foil that too. Do you know, I haven't got a foiling machine. And one of these days, I'm going to have to find a way, even if it's using low heat on an iron, to see if I can foil with a die. I think that would be a lot of fun. But anyway, I made this one. And this is what I've got. I used a little scrap from making that cup the other day that I still had on my table. But you've got to see the embossed decoration. There you go. And I cut the hangy loop off and just folded it in half. There's my little gold heart. I'm always trying to use them up because I've got so many of them. I just swished a little bit of chalk on the mouth and on the face there. I reinserted the eyes back in because they cut out in black. But let me know what you think below, because I'm pretty sure that you could foil with this. It just looks so lovely and deeply embossed. And of course the nose will pop out as well, but I don't know if I glued it down. But I made sure that I kept his little tosh poking up in the air. But it's so cute. But the measurement of that, if I go from the bobble to the beard, I'm going to say it's 3 1/4 inches. And then if I go the width, the widest point, I'm going to say is the beard to the hat point. And I'm going to say 3 1/4 inches again. But isn't that cute? I do love that. That makes me happy. And so does that. Right. You have an absolutely awesome day. Who knows what I'll be up with tomorrow. I'm here, there and everywhere at the moment. And I'm sure you are too. Right. Have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for joining me. And anything I can find to link is linked below. Bye.